Good afternoon, and welcome to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2019. To begin the ceremony, please stand and join me in honoring our country as our Veterans of Foreign Wars Post 5077 Color Guard present our nation's flag as well as our Missouri flag. We will open by reciting the Pledge of Allegiance, and I would ask that you join me. This will be followed by our national anthem and our school's alma mater performed by our own chamber choir. I would ask that you remain standing until both the pledge and each of the songs have concluded. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. At this time, please join me in the saying of our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glow, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Filled with noble pride and courage, reaching to the sky, stands our glorious alma mater, stands for Zumwalt high. May thy walls be never weakened, nor thy prestige die. May the blessings of the ages rest on Zumwalt high. Oh, to thee, our alma mater, dignified and strong, now we raise our loyal voices, offer thee our song. May thy walls be never weakened, nor thy prestige die. May the blessings of the ages rest on Zumwalt high.
Thank you, Ms. Hoffman and the North High Chamber Choir. Please be seated. I'd once again like to thank the VFW Post 5077 Color Guard for presenting our nation's colors. How about one more round of applause for those guys? Fellas, thank you. The fact that they're willing to do this on Memorial Day weekend makes their sacrifice all the more special and all the more commendable, and we certainly appreciate their service to our country. Once again, good afternoon. Why not? One more time for their service to our country. Once again, good afternoon. My name is Joe Sutton, and I'm the principal of Fort Zumwalt North High School. It is truly an honor to be here today to recognize our graduating class of 2019, the sensational men and women who've led us over the last 4 years. This is a special event in the lives of each of the seniors seated before us and also their friends and their family. An impressive accomplishment such as a high school graduation is worthy of a dignified ceremony, and it's with this in mind that we ask our graduates and spectators to maintain certain expectations. First and foremost, we ask that spectators show their appreciation for our graduates in a respectful manner. Applause is absolutely encouraged, but we do ask that it's done in a tasteful manner that's warranted by such a formal event. Air horns or cowbells really wouldn't be acceptable in this setting. In addition, in the event you haven't done so already, please put your cell phones on silent at this time. Likewise, I know that our graduates are prepared to remain dignified throughout our ceremony. They too realize the importance of appropriate and formal behavior and understand that actions to the contrary simply aren't acceptable. It is our hope that all spectators and that our graduates will help us make this the very best commencement in the long and storied tradition of Fort Zumwalt North High School. I thank you for your cooperation and hope that you enjoy today's program. Before I get too far ahead of myself, at this time I'd like to recognize a couple of distinguished guests who have joined us this afternoon. First, the Mayor of O'Fallon, Missouri, the Honorable Bill Hennessy. Also joining us today, O'Fallon City Councilman for Ward 1, the Honorable Dave Hinman. Mayor and Councilman, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate your support. At this time, I'd like to ask our orchestra students to begin making their way to the orchestra pit. It's also my pleasure to introduce our stage guest. I ask these guests to please rise as I introduce them and remain standing. I would ask that you hold your applause until I've introduced all of our guests. First, the President of the Fort Zumwalt Board of Education, Mr. Mike Swearingen. The Vice President, Mrs. Erica Powers. Mr. Michael McCormick, Member of the Board of Education. Mr. Craig Moore, Member of the Board of Education. And Mr. Thomas Emmons, Member of the Board of Education. Also from our district office, Dr. Bernard DeBray, Superintendent of Schools. Our Deputy Superintendent, Dr. Paul Myers. Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Jackie Floyd. Assistant Superintendent, Student Personnel Services, Mr. Jeremy Moore. Assistant Superintendent, Curriculum and Instruction, Mrs. Jennifer Waters. Assistant Superintendent, Special Services, Dr. Henry St. Pierre. And our Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Jeff Orr. Seated in the front of our stage, and please rise as I call your name, Assistant Principal, Mr. Drew Spiegel. Assistant Principal, Mr. Jeffrey Fletcher. Assistant Principal, Mr. Gary Pullman, and Assistant Principal, Mrs. Kelly Longo. Our Activities Coordinator, Mr. Ted Hickey, and from our Guidance Office, Guidance Counselor, Ms. Nina McGill, Ms. Karen Wilson, Mrs. Becky Seavey, and Ms. Amanda Peters. And from the class of 2020, our President, Ms. Brittany Williams, and a class officer for the class of 2020, Ms. Amber Tison. It is also my pleasure to introduce the class officers from our graduating class, so if you would rise and remain standing. Your class president, Ms. Kennedy Cox. Your class officers, Ms. Hannah Boyer, Mackenzie Janis, Deja Robinson, and Anna Sorensen. How about a nice round of applause for all of our guests and our class officers. And you all may be seated. What you'll also notice is at the end of each row that our students are seated in is a member of the North High faculty who is volunteering their time to be here to honor our graduates and assist with today's program. We would like to say thank you to the teachers who have provided so very much for these students over the past 4 years. Today represents the culmination of all of their work with our students for this time. If the North High teachers could please stand and be honored with a round of applause. Thank you guys so very much. You may be seated. And separately, before I deliver my brief comments to our graduates, I'd ask everyone to please join me in a moment of silence to remember any of our friends and family who were not able to be with us to celebrate today, but who I know that you've brought with you in your minds and in your hearts. Thank you. The day was Saturday, April 27th, 2019. And believe it or not, I was still without a graduation speech. It was on this day that I received an email from Mrs. Becky Seavey. And it said, "We're going to start an FZN counseling Facebook page, and we want you to submit a picture of yourself during your senior year to help draw attention to the page." So I went into an old photo album, and just like that, I was transported back to 1989. I was living in O'Fallon. I was in shape, had a full head of hair, and a head full of dreams. Flash forward to today, and well, I still live in O'Fallon. 1989. It's hard for me to believe, but that was 30 years ago. That being said, as I prepared this speech, I looked at some of the then and nows between 1989 and the class of 2019. The number one song this time on Billboard in 1989 was Paula Abdul's "Forever Your Girl." Now, one of Billboard's top songs doesn't speak of being anyone's girl forever. Rather, it's "Break Up With Your Girlfriend, I'm Bored" by Ariana Grande. But as different as some things were, some were still very familiar. The number one movie of 2019, as you already know, Avengers Endgame. The number one movie in 1989, Batman. And Batman had the largest opening weekend for any superhero movie up to that time, supplanting Superman 2, which is a very overrated movie. Back then, we developed the Sony Walkman, technology that allowed us to wander our streets with 10 to 15 songs on a cassette tape. Oftentimes, we made ourselves by holding a tape recorder up to the radio. We thought we had invented fire. Fast forward to 2019, and Spotify gives you up to 35 million songs to any smartphone. We even had our own lingo in 1989. Things weren't good or cool. They were bad, which meant good. The Panther Pride Marching Band, those kids are bad. Fat, but not fat with a P. Fort Zumwalt North football, those boys are fat with a P. Or things were choice. Teddy Hickey's mullet, choice. And what's interesting is that was said in both 1989 and 2019. To be fair, if something was almost too good to be true, it was tubular. And what was even better than tubular? Totally tubular. The Scholar Quiz team at North? Yeah, totally tubular. And in 1989, one of my favorite movies came out. It was called Parenthood, starring Steve Martin. In it, there's a scene where Martin's and Mary Steenburgen's characters are discussing the difficulties and the challenges of parenthood and of life. Soon thereafter, Steenburgen's grandmother, who's apparently suffering from some form of dementia, enters the room and shares a story. Grandma explains, "You know, when I was 19, Grandpa took me on a roller coaster. Up and down, up, down. What a ride. I always wanted to go again. It was just so interesting to me that a ride could make me feel so frightened, so scared, so sick, so excited and so thrilled all at once. Some didn't like it. They went on the merry-go-round. That just goes around. Nothing. I like the roller coaster. You get more out of it." In class of 2019, I believe that the grandma in Parenthood had it right. There are certainly times in life when events are going to make us frightened or scared or sick, and it's unrealistic to think that our lives will always be sunshine, butterflies, and rainbows. There are going to be those inevitable valleys, but rest assured, there are going to be those crescendos. When we're going into a valley, we need to remember to maintain a positive attitude, rely on support systems like the people in this arena today, and continue to be determined and always persevere. The descent of a hill can make you feel out of control, hopeless, and even helpless. If you've ridden the Screaming Eagle, then you probably recall the clicking sound that it makes as it pulls you up that very first hill. And you start to think to yourself, maybe today's the day it doesn't make it all the way to the top. Think of this as the times when you set a goal and you worry that maybe you won't make it to the top. But just like the roller coaster, you always can, with determination and perseverance, make it to the top. While we may long for the merry-go-round when life is throwing and tossing and testing us, it's the roller coaster that brings us the thrill that comes with experience and growth. Don't shy away from it. You can't plan for and you can't prevent every dip and turn of a roller coaster. So sometimes you just need to put your arms in the air and enjoy the ride. While I'm giving you a number of metaphors, I'd like to ask Evan Klausner to make his way forward, if he would, please. Evan Klausner is our resident roller coaster director at Fort Zumwalt North High School. Many of you may have turned off your camcorders when I started to speak, and that was a wise decision. But you may want to turn them back on now for what you're going to witness. I've asked Evan to give the class of 2019 one more trip on the North High roller coaster. Evan, when you're ready. Ladies and gentlemen, the roller coaster for the class of 2019. To the class of 2019, let me leave you today with some tips for the ride that I loosely borrowed from a blog that I read from cancer survivor Melanie Bates. As she stated, as you venture out into the real world, don't stand back by the moon cars, eyeing the Screaming Eagle and all the brave people who are buckling themselves in. Get in line. Make your way to the front step by step. Do not let fear ever hold you back. The time is never going to be just right. Don't sit safely in the middle and don't take a back seat. Plant yourself in the very front seat, strap yourself in, put your hands in the air. And don't close your eyes at the top. When you're sitting there for those few moments at the highest point, take it in, breathe, look around. And today, class of 2019, is one of those top of the roller coaster moments. Take it in, breathe, look around. When you're screeching full speed downward, don't open your mouth. You don't want to choke on an errant fly, and the screaming won't do you any good. But remember this, you will climb again once more. And finally, don't exit the ride until you come to a full and complete stop. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Fort Zumwalt North and all of your friends and parents here today, please know how extremely proud we are of you and that we all believe that you're bad and fat and choice and totally tubular. Congratulations, class of 2019. You've done it. At this time, I'm very proud to introduce the Fort Zumwalt North Orchestra, directed by Miss Janina Kennessy. On this special occasion, the orchestra will be performing the Lover's Waltz by Jay Unger and Molly Mason, and arranged by Andrew Dubchensky in honor of our graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, our Fort Zumwalt North Orchestra. Ladies and gentlemen, our North High Orchestra. Thank you, Ms. Janina Kennedy. At this time, I'd like to welcome our superintendent, Dr. Bernard Debray, as he comes forward to make a number of comments and also to introduce this afternoon's speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Bernard Debray.
Thank you, Mr. Sutton. I enjoyed your trip down memory lane, but I don't think you ever had a full head of hair, 1989 or otherwise. I never knew it anyway. Okay, on behalf of the Board of Education, the district administration, I'd like to welcome you to this 57th ceremony of graduation here at North High School. My part of the program is to introduce your student speaker. I'll do that in a minute, but I do want to make just a couple of quick comments. First of all, we want to congratulate the seniors here, the audience, for meeting this lifetime achievement. You've met all the requirements for the Board of Education in the state of Missouri to graduate from a public high school in Missouri, and you'll be receiving your diplomas shortly, so congratulations. Your principal has given me the privilege of reminding everyone that this is Memorial Day weekend. And as such, this is the opportunity to remember our veterans who have served in our military branches and also those that have paid the ultimate price so we can enjoy all the freedoms that we have today. So in that process, I'd like to introduce the students seated among you that have already signed up for military service, one of the branches of the service. So as I call your name, would you please stand and remain standing until we finish? Start out with Daniel Bellman, U.S. Army ROTC at Drury. Ronnie Bernhardt, Army National Guard. Evan Klausner, Army National Guard. Ronald Cross, U.S. Air Force ROTC at SEMO. Emily Garcia, U.S. Army. For the U.S. Marines, Trevor Kurtz. Cameron Culp, the Army National Guard at Northern Michigan University. Emily Lammers, U.S. Air Force. Ethan Niewig, U.S. Marines. Calais Shanks, U.S. Marines. Matthew Shaw, U.S. Air Force. Alan Streeney, the U.S. Army. Austin Stroud, U.S. Marines. And Jacob Walkowski, the U.S. Army. Could we have all of our veterans and veterans on the stage or in the audience to please stand who have served in military branch and be recognized? Thank you all. Please be seated. Principals at all of our graduations have afforded me that opportunity. I really appreciate it. You all know that every Veterans Day we have ceremonies in every one of our 26 schools that recognize our veterans. We invite them in for various activities, and I think they appreciate it, and we want to make sure that we pass that legacy on from year to year. So thanks so much for taking that so seriously. In 1987, we opened the doors of South High School, and they had half the 9th and 10th graders in the school district. At the same time, Fort Zumwalt High School became Fort Zumwalt North High School. They had the other half of the 9th and 10th graders and all the juniors and all the seniors. So they were a very large school, about 1,900 students. That was the year that we started planning all-night graduation parties to try to make sure that our students were safe after these exciting activities, that they could go somewhere, that they would be under supervision, and they could just have a great night. Well, once you graduate, you're no longer our students. So what has happened is that your parents have taken the lead in planning tonight's party. So I want to mention them so that we can give them a little recognition because this is a very, very important task they've taken on. Please stand if I call your name until we can finish and give you some recognition. Kathleen Barton, Libby Childs, Anita Bacon, Rachel Faulkner, Robin Jones, Amy Roberts, Veronica Schrand, Michelle Harrison, Kim Bextermuller, Carrie Dickherber, Joanne Schaefer, Wendy Bresnahan, and Leah Heiligenstein. Am I right? Have you all stood? Well, let's give them some recognition. Thank you, guys. All right, let me get back to the part of the program I'm really here for, and that's to introduce your student speaker, and he is Brennan Murphy, son of Bill and Vicki Murphy. Brennan, start up here if you would. Brennan's a 4-year member of the Panther Pride Marching Band. In 2018, Brennan was chosen to attend Missouri Boys State, where upon his return, he worked with North High's administration to craft a voter registration program to register new voters. In the fall, Brennan will be attending Missouri State University to pursue a degree in political science with a future goal of studying law with an emphasis in constitutional law. Ladies and gentlemen, your student speaker is Brennan Murphy.
All right. So before I start, I'd like to thank a couple people, and I hope that you guys will join me in doing so. First and foremost, the parents and guardians of our graduates, seeing as they've helped shape the class that's seated before me today. Go ahead. I would also like to thank our educators and our administrators. Without their commitment to our education, it's unlikely that many of us would be here right now. And speaking of being here, I think it would be unfitting of my character if I had not thanked the national government for ensuring our attendance bright and early at 7:25 a.m. every day by law. But I digress. Class of 2019, this is it. We've made it. Now, anyone that knows me will tell you that I have never been known for my proficiency in math. That one's for you, Miss Englehart. But hey, I guess it's got me this far. By my calculations, each one of us has spent anywhere between 15,000 and 19,000 hours on our education so far. And when we think back to our upbringing, I imagine that many of us, including myself, think of our time here. The hundreds of times driving past Mr. Sutton in the morning, the hours spent eating in our lunchroom, discussing the pressing matters of the day, the endless cheering and chants at the Friday night football games. Whatever it be, those thoughts fill our minds when reminiscing. And that's what's so interesting, because in the reality, the life that we've all shared here has been a relatively short one in the context of our lives in their entirety. But it's a life that leaves a lasting impact, no matter the length. But even more interesting is the effect that a 2-hour ceremony can have on someone's life. A higher expected salary, a longer life expectancy, and you are now far less likely to engage in criminal activity. All of that is just the beginning, though. That's all surface level. What we really gain is a sense of freedom. In this time of celebration, it's easy to forget what this graduation really means. It isn't just the end of high school. This is the beginning of our real lives. We've been together for 4 years, and some of us even longer. But now, in just a few short months, most of us will go our separate ways. We will all diverge from the path that has brought us here and find our own paths. Some of us will choose to enter the workforce, some will choose military service, and some will decide that 13 years of education just wasn't quite enough and will attend college and trade school this fall. But no matter the choice you make, 3 things will remain true. First, our class, the class of 2019, continued and even exceeded the tradition of excellence. A tradition that we have been reminded of every turn here at North. And in all things our class contributed to, we saw the utmost success. Football, soccer, orchestra, band, choir, FBLA, CAPS, it doesn't matter what it is. If the class of 2019 had a vision of greatness in the activity, you can count on it that they made it happen. Because that's the kind of students this institution molds. And it wasn't done out of some selfish need of success, no. We have laid the groundwork for years of coming success so that the students who follow in our footsteps get to experience the very same tradition of excellence that we adhered to. And we can only hope that through the great leadership thrown to the members of this class, that our school will continue to carry the torch. For all that our school's given us, it's important to remember what we gave back to the school and its surrounding community. Secondly, our time here at Fort Zumwalt North has set us up for a life full of learning. The skills and mindset that this institution has granted us will ensure that every day we're alive is a day that we continue to learn. And if we're to assume the U.S. life expectancy of 78 years, that means we have somewhere around 525,600 hours of learning still to experience. Really puts into context the 18,000 hours I mentioned earlier. Our education didn't end when we walked out of the building. It had really just begun. And lastly, no matter how far we stray from our homes, we will always have one here. No matter how many new people we meet, we will always have our friends here. I regretfully may not have been able to become acquainted with everyone, but I do know that the students who roam the halls of North are the kind of friends you want alongside you. As has been demonstrated numerous times in my stay here alone, and in other students' time of need, our class has never failed to come through to help them pick themselves back up. No matter the life you choose to take, when it comes down to it, we're all cut from the same cloth. We're soon to be graduates of Fort Zumwalt North High. And here we are, 19,000 and call it a half hours of education later, and where are we? Every single one of us has taken one step closer to our respective goals and futures. And yes, our futures are uncertain, no doubt, and a lot of things are going to change. But the one thing I am certain about is that we, the class of 2019, are Panthers. We walked into that building Panthers, and today we will leave this building Panthers. Thank you.
One more time for Brennan Murphy. Great job, Brennan. Well done. At this time, we'll be recognizing our top academic achievers in the class of 2019. As many of you are already aware, students who have achieved, we've gone to the cum laude system of academic recognition, and students who have achieved an accumulated grade point average the last 4 years at North High of a 3.80 to a 3.99 have earned cum laude honor, which in Latin means with distinction. These students have achieved those students who have achieved a grade point average of 4.0 to 4.19 earn magna cum laude honors, which in Latin means great distinction. And the most prestigious honor is awarded to those students who have achieved a grade point average of 4.2 or higher, as they have earned summa cum laude status, which in Latin means highest distinction. Would the following students please rise and remain standing as I call your names to be recognized as cum laude recipients? Please hold your applause. Jared Aldrich, Jared Anderson, Hannah Boyer, Caleb Brown, Stephen Cloxton, Holly Duffner, Sean Flynn, Isabella Govero, Sean Grimes, Rachel Hereford, Joshua Hoff, Lindsay Landgraf, Delaney Manning, Hunter McClintock, Kira Morris, Haley Nettles, Mackenzie Palliser, Sydney Palliser, Samantha Pruitt, Julia Riley, Savannah Smith, Morgan Thies, Kaylee Turbovich, Amber Veggie, Eric Wong, Grace Weisner, Ashlyn Wigginton, Jacob Williams, Ashley Winder. A nice round of applause for all of our cum laude students. Congratulations. You may be seated. Would the following students now rise and remain standing as I call your names to be recognized as magna cum laude students? Mason Baines, Daniel Bellman, Andrew Burns, Hannah Eisenbath, Vlada Gladoon, Theodore Hickey, Charlotte Hoffman, Lindsay Homan, Emily Hauser, Logan Lowry, Elena Martins, Garrett Miller, Chance Orff, Gabriela Ortiz Acosta, Cole Piney, Aline Pouchon, Hannah Schindler, Noah Schuler, Brian Shields, Isabel Stelling, Christian Telford, Julia Vedvig, Scott Wassmer, Alana Wilson. How about a round of applause for all of our magna cum laude students? Congratulations. You may be seated. Finally, let's take a moment and recognize our summa cum laude students. Leonardo Aguilar Baseman, Macy Blevins, Audrey Brackensick, Brittany Broadfield, Jordan Brown, Emily Burns, Sierra Burton, Kennedy Cox, Jordan Davis, Faith Elfrink, Jason Evans, Amanda Eversgerd, Andrea Favaza, Caleb Fick, Katie Grimes, Mallory Hamai, Brendan Hoffman, Connor Hunt, Mackenzie Janis, Bailey Jeffers, Morgan King, Amelia LaChance, Lorraine Linson, Nolan McLaughlin, Rachel Menemeyer, Gabrielle Miller, Laura Miller, Kyle Mullering, Noah Miller, Destiny Muller, Celeste O'Brien, Kirsten Oderman, Taylor Paskey, Kyle Saki, Emily Sigmund, Caitlin Sims, Madison Smith, Anna Sorensen, Alexis Steinmeier, Cole Sutton, Hannah Wilmus, Tyler Wortman, and Mindy Zhang. Congratulations to all of our summa cum laude students. And you may be seated. At this time, I'd like to once again introduce the Fort Zumwalt North Chamber Choir, directed by Miss Lauren Hoffman. The choir will be performing one of my favorite songs, For Good, as arranged by Mac Huff in honor of our graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, the North High Chamber Choir.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good. It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me stay before we part. So much of me is made of what I've learned from you. You'll be with me. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you. Because I knew you. I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done. You blamed me
Our North High Chamber Choir. That was outstanding, guys. Now I'd like to ask Mr. Gary Pullman, Assistant Principal, to come to this stage to present a number of special awards. These awards are voted on by our faculty. The students who receive these awards will be receiving a Panther statue with an engraved plate that reads their name, class of 2019, as well as the award they received, either citizenship, leadership and loyalty, or the Rocket Award. The first award is for citizenship. The individual receiving this award has consistently demonstrated behavior which is honest, moral, respectable, and ethical. This individual has conducted their life in a manner to be emulated by his peers. This award goes to Connor Hunt. Connor, please come forward. Connor is the son of Ralph and Tammy Hunt. During his high school career, Connor has served as the treasurer for our National Honor Society and the mellophone section leader of our marching band for the past 3 years. Connor's also participated on our state qualifying scholar quiz team, as well as our math club, our news and politics club, and of course, National Honor Society. What's more, Connor was selected to attend HOBE, the Hugh O'Brien Leadership Seminar. Connor will graduate today having earned summa cum laude honors and having received the George Washington Carver Award, the Presidential Award for Academic Fitness, and an Academic Excellence Award plaque. In August, Connor will attend Missouri University of Science and Technology, where he plans to major in engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fort Zumwalt North Faculty Choice for Citizenship, Mr. Connor Hunt. At this time, I would ask our band students to please make their way to the back of the band area. The second award is for loyalty and leadership. The individual receiving this award has demonstrated the skills to be an effective leader by example, foresight, initiative, and has exhibited the energy to guide others in a trustworthy and sincere capacity. And this award goes to Teddy Hickey. Teddy, please come forward. Teddy is the son of Ted and Megan Hickey. During his career at North High, Teddy was a member of our swim, wrestling, and tennis programs, where he served as captain of all 3 teams. Moreover, Teddy would qualify to state in all 3 of these sports, earning all-state honors this year in wrestling. His involvement in athletics earned him an Ultimate Panther Award, as well as the United States Army Reserve National Scholar Athlete Award. Teddy will graduate today having earned magna cum laude honors and having received an Academic Excellence Award plaque. In August, Teddy will attend Drury University for his undergraduate studies in either business or education. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fort Zumwalt North Faculty Choice Award for Leadership, Mr. Teddy Hickey. The third and final award presented is the 5th Annual Rocket Award. As many of you may know, the Rocket Award is named after class of 2015 graduate DJ Rocket and is given to a student who's infused our school with the most positive and authentic school spirit as a senior in high school. I'm pleased to announce that the winner of the 5th Annual Rocket Award is Courtney Ryder. Courtney, please come forward. Courtney is the daughter of Brad and Stacy Ryder. During her high school career, Courtney's been a 4-year member of both our softball and track programs and a student council officer, an A-plus tutor, and naturally a committed member of our Superfans. What's more, Courtney is also a PPI mentor as well as a member of our yearbook staff. During her high school career, Courtney's also found time for a considerable amount of volunteer work and effectively balanced all this involvement while maintaining a part-time job in our community. Courtney plans to attend Lindenwood University this fall, where she plans to major in education. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fort Zumwalt North Faculty Choice for the Rocket Award, Ms. Courtney Ryder. And at this time, it's my distinct pleasure to introduce the Fort Zumwalt North High School Wind Ensemble, directed by Mr. Rob Babel. This afternoon, they will be performing Festival Prelude by Alfred Reed. Ladies and gentlemen, our Wind Ensemble. Our North High Wind Ensemble. Great job, guys. At this time, I would ask Mr. Swearingen and Mrs. Powers to please prepare to present diplomas to the students of the class of 2019. I would say that these students have met the grade and credit requirements of the Fort Zumwalt Board of Education and the state of Missouri and should now prepare to receive their diplomas. Mrs. Niggas, if you would come forward at this time.
Morgan Elizabeth King, summa cum laude. Drew Alexander Abney. Leonardo Angel Aguilar Baseman, summa cum laude. Jared Henry Aldrich, cum laude. Dominic Vincent Ames. Jared Anthony Anderson, cum laude. Zachary Renwick Arnott. Jorge Eduardo Badillo Castro. Shadia Martina Bakir Uribe. Kyle Christopher Bampton. Kendall Anthony Banks Price. Hayden Christopher Barton. Madison Lee Baines. Mason Matthew Baines, magna cum laude. Kylie Lizbeth Beckwith. Daniel James Bellman, magna cum laude. Caitlin Marie Bell. Ronnie Beth Bernhardt. Taylor Catherine Bibb. Rachel Lynn Blasik. Macy Josephine Blevins, summa cum laude. Connor Eugene Bodkin. Madison Marie Boone. Kendall Marie Bohr. Emily Catherine Bourne. Hannah Marie Boyer, cum laude. Logan David Bradford. Audrey Michelle Brackensick, summa cum laude. Chase Joseph Brandt. Jeremiah Patrick Bresnahan. Brittany Elaine Broadfield, summa cum laude. Caleb Austin Brown, cum laude. Celeste Avery Brown. Jordan Lee Brown, summa cum laude. Ryan Vincent Brown. Alyssa Marie Buckley. Andrew Scott Burhans, magna cum laude. Avery Alexander Burkemper. Emily Claire Burns, summa cum laude. David Paul Burrows. Sierra Jane Burton, summa cum laude. Trinity Nicole Busby. Camden Christopher Bynum. Eric Michael Calcaterra. Christopher Tyler Caldwell. Emily Ann Carhart. Henry Andrew Carrico. Justin Michael Carroll. Faith Mary Carter. Joshua Aiden Cassidy. Madison Ann Chadburn. Bunzita Shantarasit. Garrett Michael Christ. Evan James Klausner. Javier Christopher Alexander Claiborne. Stephen Michael Clogston, cum laude. Jason Lee Cobb. Alec Dean Cochran. Brendan Scott Collins. Matthew William Conklin. William George Conklin. Catherine Maria Curtois. Kennedy Lane Cox, summa cum laude. Caitlin Renee Crayon. Ronald Lee Cross. Jasmine Lachey Curtright. Kyle Nicholas Curtright. Jordan Lee Davis, summa cum laude. Shauna Renee Davis. Anthony James DeCosti. Sean Patrick Deacon. Alyssa Ann Duranja. Chiara Derkali. James Russell Dickherber. Mark Charles Disterhop. Holly Marie Duffner, cum laude. Anthony Michael Einsporn. Hannah Riley Eisenbath, magna cum laude. Faith Elise Elfrink, summa cum laude. Allison Rose L. Jacob Michael Elsenrat. Timothy Michael Imge. Alexandra Elizabeth Engel. Zoe Oriana Enlow. Elena Espinoza. Dominic Paul Estes. Dylan Paul Estes. Hannah Danielle Evans. Jason Daniel Evans, summa cum laude. Amanda Mackenzie Everskirt, summa cum laude. Matthew Daniel Fawcett. Andrea Lauren Favaza, summa cum laude. Caleb Noah Fick, summa cum laude. Isaiah Bernard Fields. Zoe Elizabeth Fife. Christian Taylor Fink. Sean Kavanaugh Flynn, cum laude. Patrick William Forrestal. Ryan Aaron Frazier. Emily Christine Garcia. Daniel Thomas Gardner. Tyler James Gibson. Vlada Yevgenievna Gladun, magna cum laude. Isabella Michael Govero, cum laude. Sean Patrick Granicki. Lizzie Evelyn Greenlee. Katie Nicole Grimes, summa cum laude. Sean Lamont Grimes, cum laude. Caitlin Nicole Gussner. Sean Anthony Hall. Zachary John Hall. Mallory Elizabeth Amico Hamai, summa cum laude. Caden Eugene Hankins. Liam Michael Hardy. Nathan Michael Haar. Deja Ramisha Harris. Peyton Starr Haupt. Spencer Jacob Heath. Josephine Lee Heiligenstein. Julia Rose Heiligenstein. Rachel Lynn Hereford, cum laude. Nicholas Andrew Heinrich Hernandez. Connor John Hess Lorden. Preston Bryce Hess Lorden. Theodore Daniel Hickey, magna cum laude. Tavion DeMarticus Higgs. Joel Allen Hilliard. Sydney Paige Hobday. Chloe Rose Hirsch. Joshua David Hoff, cum laude. Brendan Joseph Hoffman, summa cum laude. Charlotte Lynn Hoffman, magna cum laude. Hunter Allen Holder. Anthony Jacob Hollingsworth. Lindsay Marie Homan, magna cum laude. Noah Christopher Horak. Taya Ashley Horner. Selena Michelle Hosfeld. Emily Ann Hauser, magna cum laude. Isaiah Timothy Hudnut. Connor Joseph Hunt, summa cum laude. Zachary Robert Eiler. Mackenzie Lynn Janis, summa cum laude. Bailey Ann Jeffers, summa cum laude. Lauren Elizabeth Jenkins. Brett William Jones. Grace Elizabeth Jones. Grant Matthew Jones. Emily Grace Judy. Gabriel Scott Callis. Adam Christopher Kehoe. Caitlin Michelle Kelly. Savannah Marie Kelsey. Trevor Joseph Kurtz. Kristen Ariel Keene. Abigail Faith King. Evan Michael Clota. Isaac Krupp. Alyssa Rain Kuhn. Cameron Michael Culp. Andrew Michael LeBeau. Amelia Grace LaChance, summa cum laude. Emily Susan Lammers. Justin Carl Lancaster. Lindsay Marie Oy Landgraf, cum laude. Grant Whittingham Latina. Emily Grace Layton. Anthony Cole Leah. Bridget Ann Limp. Paola Rochelle Limos Aguilera. Jeffrey Van Lewis. Catherine Marie Linneman. Lorraine Ann Linson, summa cum laude. Hector Alexis Lomas Santiago. Amelia Quo Longenecker. Mary Elizabeth Lawrence. Madison Christine Lott. Tyler Marche Lowry. Logan David Lowry, magna cum laude. Brandon David Luckett. Alexis Rose Lukenhaus. Bailey Elizabeth Lumley. Matthew Stephen Lonato. Rebecca Pearl Main. Delaney Ray Manning, cum laude. Caleb Adam Merritts. Elena Ann Martins, magna cum laude. Donald Kevin Marty. Alyssa Rose Martin. Madison Lorraine Martin. Ethan Mitchell Mathis. Hunter Evan McClintock, cum laude. Jonathan Michael McKinney. Nolan Andrew McLaughlin, summa cum laude. Colin Thomas McLeod. Amanda Medina Martinez. Michaela Suzanne Meisner. Joseph Michael Melvin. Macaulay Robert Mendoza. Rachel Ann Menemeyer, summa cum laude. Stormy Sierra Sky Meyer. Noah David Mikulin. Madeline Diana Miles. Gabrielle Marie Miller, summa cum laude. Garrett Lee Miller, magna cum laude. Laura Elizabeth Miller, summa cum laude. Maya Michelle Milliken. Nevea Loren Missbauer. Zachary Christopher Mislark. Kyle William Mullering, summa cum laude. Jasmine Madison Moody. Nicole Lynn Moore. Kira Alexis Morris, cum laude. Samuel Lafayette Morris. Ashley Nicole Moss. Noah Anthony Miller, summa cum laude. Destiny Eve Muller, summa cum laude. Theodore Joseph Molnix. Brennan Patrick Murphy. Haley May Nettles, cum laude. Ethan Roy Newick. Jacob Robert Nornberg. Ryan Michael Norman. Celeste Rose O'Brien, summa cum laude. Emily Danielle O'Leary. Kirsten Andra Oderman, summa cum laude. Chance Philip Orff, magna cum laude. Samuel Robert Orff. Amber Lynn Orr. Daniel Kent Orr. Gabriela Valentina Ortiz Acosta. Lucas Brent Osdeck. Nicholas Troy Oswald. Chloe Renee Overcamp. Jamie Lynn Paris. Mackenzie Rose Palliser, cum laude. Sydney Taylor Palliser, cum laude. Hannah Christine Parkton. Jason Thomas Perro. Taylor Lynn Paskey, summa cum laude. Madison Lee Patton. Haley Elizabeth Pearl. Cole Hunter Piney, magna cum laude. Carson Nicole Perrott. Corbin Alexander Peters. Andrew Christian Philibin. Alexander Martin Pinkston. Alexander Eugene Pullman. Brendan Blaine Preseau. Sade Ebony Price. Samantha Lynn Pruitt, cum laude. Aline Elizabeth Pushon, magna cum laude. Olivia Lynn Quick. Michael Jonathan Ramos. Samantha Nicole Rebstock. Courtney Lee Ryder. Jason Daniel Reyes Santiago. Alexa Renee Riddle. Julia Faith Riley, cum laude. Deja Janae Nicole Robinson. Joshua LaWayne Terry Rye Robinson. Dana Bernard Rue. Saki, summa cum laude. Alexia Nicole Sanders. Jenna Catherine Schaefer. James Jacob Schaefer. Matthew Tyler Schenk. Hannah Suzanne Schindler, magna cum laude. Marley Therese Schittling. Amanda Taylor Schmidt. Kayla Renee Schneider. Mark Joseph Schroer. Taylor Jade Schroeder. Noah Edward Schuler, magna cum laude. Logan Edith Schulte. Corinne Ashley Marie Schwamley. Jack Harrison Schwartz. Lauren Elizabeth Schwartz. Jonathan Samuel Scudero. Sierra Nicole Sellers. Christopher Michael Shallow. Calais Sophia Shanks. Matthew Jordan Shaw. Brian Patrick Shields, magna cum laude. Emily Marie Sigmund, summa cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth Sims, summa cum laude. Madison Rose Smith, summa cum laude. Savannah Nicole Smith, cum laude. Madison Bailey Songer. Anna Rose Sorensen, summa cum laude. Joshua Matthew Spence. Alexis Lane Steinmeier, summa cum laude. Isabel Louise Stelling, magna cum laude. Austin Joseph Stoltz. Grant James Stone. Alan John Strini. Austin Joshua Strout. Alyssa Marie Stuppy. Joseph Sutton, summa cum laude. Christian Shane Jack Telford, magna cum laude. Emma McKinley Tharp. Christopher Raymond Thielman. Morgan Nicole Thies, cum laude. Emily Rose Thomas. Kayla Nicole Tomachek. Claire Kelly Todd. Michael Ryan Todd. Skylar Nicole Todd. Skylar Jonathan Tolias. Jessica Erin Thompson. Kaylee Elaine Trebovich, cum laude. Gavin Irvin Trout. Sky Catherine Tucker. Kira Del Turnman. Christine Delia Vardaman. Jalen Ray Vaughn. Julia Kate Vedvig, magna cum laude. Amber Nicole Vagey, cum laude. Jacob Daniel Walkowski. Morgan Faith Wallace. Maya Rose Walls. Eric Wong, cum laude. Blake Andrew Ward. Jalen Patrick Jamil Warren. Darnay Earl Washington II. Scott Alexander Wasmer, magna cum laude. Carrie Ramel Watson. Theandre Giovanni Weiss. Eric Stephen Wells. Cynthia Lee Worley. Adam Robert Wheeler. Grace Elizabeth Weisner, cum laude. Ashlyn Ray Wigginton, cum laude. Jacob Michael Williams, cum laude. Aurea Genevieve Wilmes. Hannah Isabel Wilmes, summa cum laude. Josie Emily Wilk. Alana Janae Wilson, magna cum laude. Ashley Devon Winder, cum laude. Gustav Anthony Wishman. Sydney Alexis Woodrow. Tyler William Wortman, summa cum laude. Connor Daniel O'Brien Wynn. Laxingdor Winston Yang. Maya Cheyenne Young. Mindy Zhang, summa cum laude.
At this time, I would like to ask the class of 2019 to please rise as one last time. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now the moment for the graduates to move their tassel from the right-hand side to the left-hand side to signify high school graduate. At this time, I would like to thank Dr. DeBray, the Board of Education, the members of our district administrative staff, as well as the administration and the faculty of Fort Zumwalt North High School for their presence and their participation this afternoon. Fort Zumwalt North Class of 2019, I congratulate you on earning the distinct honor of high school graduate. Please know that everyone in this arena is supremely proud of you and wish you only the very best in your very bright futures. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time I present to you the 57th graduating class of Fort Zumwalt North High School, the class of 2019!